conversating on all these
Uh-huh.
prop firms, I
Uh-huh.
click on their name, and if they have a Discord, I'll go check it out. Most of the
Oh,
time, I
okay.
leave,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying,
You can
if I
promote
do it, I'm
the
sure
Discord
somebody
also,
else does
guys.
it.
Yeah, of course they do. You see, Shark, of course, Shark, he was doing it. He came
Yeah, he
back
never
because I
came.
left his I left his Discord. He came back. He sent me an invite. He told me like to go and see like what he did. So I went there. I checked a little bit, but yeah, nothing interesting. I left again.
Hey, let's do a interview, Swiss. Like, what? How do you look at the market structure? Let's do that.
Yeah, we can make like some market like live
L-
market
I
structure.
actually live. I'm currently live right now. We're gonna do this so that you can explain your process as a
What
trader. That'd be really really
you
cool.
me you? Oh, wait. Like you're live now,
Yeah, yeah. I'm like that.
bro. Ask me before doing it. This guy.
Come on, we gotta get your name out, bro. We
How
gotta.
many how many people are live on your stream right now?
I don't even know yet, but we're gonna try to see your process of like how do you look at so because I need this for my assignment also. So we're doing a podcast. So I'll be like, hey, welcome to Urban Life Trader podcast. We got Swiss Trader who's been trading the market, and he's gonna be explaining us what the market will look like. So how do you look at the market structure, Swiss?
Nah, don't cut me like this.
Whoa.
Don't
Cut
cut
'em
me
off,
like this.
brother.
Don't do that. Now, honestly, if you wanna do it like properly, we need to do
Hmm.
it. During the market open, not now. And then we can try it a little bit live, and at the same time we can discuss like how about the process and how I see the market.
I actually want to look at. I want to learn about your footprint chart. I want to learn that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really those are the things that I actually want to. Because I use ICT. I know you don't like ICT, but
But
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Don't talk about ICT. No, I'm not. I don't hate on ICT. I hate on people that they think there's only one way to trade,
no, there's
and it's
none.
their way.
Everybody is a
Like
trader.
they have ICT. He has a it's a, like like it's like a cult. Like people they acting weird. Like if you criticize something, they all come after you. Like the Swifties. I call them the Swifties. Like the Taylor Swift fans.
Yeah.
For me, ICT fans are the same. Not all ICT traders. I mean ICT fans.
the Swift
So
team, he said.
yeah. So this is the
uh,
ICTs. Maybe I would call them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
there's nothing like there's not one way to trade.
No, there's a lot of
If you
multiple
can,
ways. That's how I see it.
yeah. Like if you can explain like three things, like why you take a trade, why you put your stop loss where you put it, and why you get out of the trade. If you
Yeah.
can explain this, so yeah, you're a trader for me.
No, there's a lot of
But
Uh-huh.
don't
multiple
say
ways.
like
That's how I
don't
see it.
start like talking about this candle or this candle it was going up and this indicator did this. This is for me like complete nonsense. For me,
Yeah.
the market is about buyers and sellers and how they they interact.
Mm-hmm.
Aggressive buyers, aggressive sellers, or there's a lot of stuff going on. That's why I'm using the footprint
So
and
how
the
do you
DOM.
how do you use the deltas? What kind of like indication on the deltas? Is it like
The delta, like you mean in the footprint?
yeah, then the profit?
For me, like honestly, the footprint is more for to see because me, I'm a pure scalper, so I'm using the DOM. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the footprint is to help me uh, stay like manage the trade maybe longer because I'm a scalper. But sometimes if I wanna hold to my trade longer, I would watch the footprint and see where are the support and resistance and imbalances area. So yeah, it helps me have a map, and also to trail the stop loss.
Yeah.
This is like the best way to trail the stop. It's with the footprint.
So like what is like your longest trade? That's like the thing for me. Like what is
Honestly, it depends. It depends. Sometimes I'm gonna stay in the trade like maybe 5 seconds.
5 seconds?
Sometimes the longest, but it's very, very rare. It was maybe like an hour and a half, something like this.
Yeah.
But because the market was going my way, so I didn't need to do anything. Yeah, but like the average for me is like 1 to 5 minutes maximum.
Yeah, 1 to
And you
5.
saw it, by the way, like you saw me trading before.
Yeah.
You know, I passed the profile. I'm not gonna say the profile, but yeah, I passed 2 accounts like in what? It was in less than 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Just go all in. That's what prop firm is for, right? Just go 15 contracts.
Not really go all in. Yeah, no, it's not about that. If you like, for me, you can go all in if you have a small stop.
Yeah.
You see, like it depends on the entry and the stop loss you're gonna like the risk that you have. You can't go all in with the 50-point stop loss, especially with prop firms or even with your proper account. You know,
Yeah,
unless if you have $1 million or something like this in the
15
brokerage
contracts
account.
usually gives you like a stop of like 10 points and you're done. You're out of the game once.
Exactly.
Hey, Irvin.
So
Yeah, what's up, man?
Bro, your layout. Where did you get that from?
Oh, I just made it, man. That's what I did. I just
Were
I
you
got
in
it.
Hex Room?
I just use Canva.
No, I have the same layout.
Mm-hmm.
Were you ever in Hex Room?
Which
I talk about your charting layout.
the chart?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chart that you use.
Oh, on my trading view or my
Yeah, the one
line?
that you use in
Here,
your
here, hold
videos
on,
that
let me
you
show
see
you.
on TradingView. Yeah.
Let me see.
You have the same as me. Look, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. Can you see my screen?
Oh yeah. I can see it.
Yeah. So how did you get it? Were you ever in Hex Room?
For me, for that layout, you want to get it like what? What do you want to get it?
Oh no, I was asking. Were you in somebody's Discord room?
No, I never been.
No.
I just
You never
make.
been to Discord?
Yeah, this is the only Discord that I only have, and then the FTT. That's the only places I would visit. Pretty much.
FTT, there's no more FTT Discord.
There's no more ICT.
What do you mean? He said he wasn't gonna rug pool again.
Scott, it's you.
Bring the money.
Yeah, for my strategies, it's really simple. I just use BWAP, standard deviation and stuff. That's and I look at what happens on the Asian session and then the London session. Those are like my main target. What happens on the Asian session and then what happens on London session? Do we accumulate? Do we manipulate and all that stuff?
So you're using also the ICT concept, like accumulate, manipulate.
No, that was it's by the ICT concept about accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. That's by Larry Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Wait, Urban,
So-
you kind of trade like I do. Like, do you? So you trade just New York always, or
Yeah, just New York. I just trade New York because that's where you're gonna make your money. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the strategy called that you trade?
so,
Okay.
usually around I go to the gym like 3 a.m. right because I'm in the West Coast, and then usually I get done by like 6, and I just once I get to 6 o'clock, that's already like 9 o'clock, and then 9:30 around 10. There's a 10 a.m. There's usually a setup.
Yeah.
So
No, you trade very similar to how I trade. Like, it's so
Mm.
fun. I wonder if you trade the same strategies that I do.
So if you guys look at this is like my strategy. This whole thing, I just look at ES and what do you call it?
SMT.
NQ. Yeah, SMT.
Where are you posting this?
Let me see. Give me a second. Let me share it right now.
So you're just looking for SMTs at the highs or lows.
Okay.
Oh, have you heard of Stacy Berg? I think you should.
Okay. So this is what I usually look at. I look at the higher time frame. So let's see. I use the pivot point. The pivot point is really important also. So you see how we touched that 21.042. I was short at 21.042. and then I took my profit already on my funded account. I could have made more, but I was like, nah, I don't want to be too greedy on this. I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
so you guys can see
Yeah,
right
so
now.
from 42, I remember it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also on the ES, we also touched that pivot point. You see it? Six.
yeah.
That's why you want to look at the higher time frame, and then what happens on like 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And as you can see,
I prefer.
on the 30-minute time frame, you see how we just wick this breaker block. So this whole thing just I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna short this because we wicked it, and then I just put my stop right here at 934, and we never touched that 934, and I took profit around like 800.
Nice.
And you did that with 1 micro. That's it.
Yeah, just one micro.
Mm.
That's $200 already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was good. Yeah.
A day's pay.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
Imagine if you have 15 contracts of minis, man. That's
Yeah.
that's like a whole
It's all about
salary.
the risk also.
Yeah. I stopped
Because
doing that.
15 minutes, if the market goes against you, you would be sweating, you know.
Mhm.
You would be praying. Even if you're right, you're gonna blow your account like very quickly
Yep.
before the
Yeah,
market goes
15
over.
contracts on a 150 move on NAS would be 45 grand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
That's what
why
I'm talking about.
that's why if you have $1 million, man, that's you're gonna make money.
Yeah,
a
I
good
think you have
account.
enough room. Yep, 100%.
Like I tried it out, you know. I actually tested out all the. This is my simulation right here, and I turned it
Nice.
into 5.6 million. I
That's
tested
what's
it out
up.
on like 1 million, and I got to 5.6.
Wow. So that proves that when you get to those higher numbers, it's easier to flip, you know?
Yeah, it is. You can just keep
Yeah,
adding.
yeah, but it's still the same. That's the thing. Like the sim and like prop firms or even like live accounts, not the same. It's not the same.
You guys been
Yeah,
checking out?
Like
I agreed it's not the same.
the emotions, you know, behind it and like the psychology is not the same.
They just
You know, this is the thing. Like if you trade, honestly, if you're trading like you do on the sim, you would making money also in the prop firms. But the thing is, with the sim, there's no how you call it. There's no risk, you know. So like you don't have this, you know, the feeling that you have like in your subconscious mind that you like
Mhm.
the danger, you know, like you have like this feeling of I don't know why we have this fear, but
Yeah, that's why at 3 a.m. I just work out, man. Work out for 3 hours, and then next thing you know, I'm able to like just like, oh wow, this is what happened on the market, and then because sometimes when we overthink about the setup, we
exactly.
just usually just it's not gonna go through our mind, you know. And then you
I
get
know a
this.
guy here. He was about to take a put options, but he didn't do it. I'm trying to mess around with someone here in the Discord channel. He made like a lot of money. He wanted to take a, but he didn't do it.
At the highs. At the highs.
Yeah, yeah, almost. Yeah, almost.
And then also, guys, there's also another one. Also, you see that how we crack the and filled in the gap on the NQ, but we didn't do it on the ES.
Yeah.
That's already a strong sign that we can like keep going down. Also,
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
that's why you want to wait till like 10:30 to 11. You don't want to just get in like around like 9:30 to 9. Cause 9. Yeah, is I'm already too late on the move. What do I need? What do I do next? Just go for 10 to 11. That's how I see it.
Mhm.
And then by 8 a.m. I just go work out, man. I just go to the gym again. Do the same thing. Rinse and repeat.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't need to spend that much time in front of the screens.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Hey, who is
Yeah,
this?
that's
Actually,
good.
What about you guys? What's your
Who is
like?
this?
yeah, go ahead. Who was talking?
I think it was
I think it
Sniper.
was
Sniper.
No, it's
Yeah.
sniper.
What's that?
So
Who's
man,
that we're talking?
It was
What's good, Doc?
it was Urban who was talking now.
Urban,
Yeah, Urban Life.
new
Mm,
new guy in
Urban
the
Light.
group.
That's a new guy to our group, or?
Mm,
Yeah, he was here, but he was not coming. He came, I think, today.
Mm,
Yeah, I just came back, man. I had some
Yeah.
mental issues. That's why I was having some mental
Mm.
issues, and I was like,
Yeah.
I need to get back in the trading community just to get myself back together.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's a good
trade.
thing,
I
bro.
think I think trading definitely remedies any mental issue. It's a good thing to do to
Yeah.
fix your
And
mental.
it helps lose weight too.
Makes you very strong mentally.
Yeah, if you're overweight,
Honestly,
you trade, you'll never be. You ever
Yeah.
see a fat trader?
No.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
what are you talking about? There's some this one
there's
guy.
some,
Yeah, yeah, but
yeah,
they don't last that
yeah.
long.
No, but honestly, the thing is, you need to have a community. You can't trade only by yourself. It's
No,
not
you can't.
about taking the same trades or using the same strategies, but you need to have some trading buddies. You
You,
know.
yeah,
Yeah,
for your mental capacity.
also,
Yeah, exactly.
you need some some positivity at least in the community rather than
Exactly.
having like a negative
definitely.
energy, because the a negative energy is gonna be like, oh man, how we're gonna be doing this? What
Hmm.
everybody's negative, we're gonna be like, oh my god, we're gonna lose money. That's how I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like you already quote unquote like fighting with the market.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's not a good idea to fight with the guys that you are in the Discord, because I see some Discord groups, everyone wants to be right,
yeah,
Everyone is the best trader, everyone has the best strategy, blah blah blah. At least in
yeah,
this Discord, like we have different style of trading, and we're just messing around with each other, but we always have respect for each other.
yeah, yeah. Everybody listens to other people's ideas. It's like if you don't
Exactly.
agree with it, it's fine. You can still listen to
Yeah.
it. And
Exactly. Yeah.
we're not trying to see who's got the biggest PP.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
mine's
This is
bigger. No, yours is bigger.
We're trying to see who's got
like
the biggest P&L.
PNL,
Exactly.
not the PP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the PP, the PN.
No, but honestly, if you see like if you like already maybe spoke to some real traders, they all have respect for it, like about themselves. Like even if they don't do the same thing, they will never criticize like other strategy. This kind of behavior, it's only for the newbies, like the guys they came in this trading business like maybe 1 year, 2 years ago, and they think
Hmm.
they are the best.
Yeah, they haven't been.
Yep.
Those guys haven't been humbled enough yet. That's what the problem.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
They have not been humbled.
Yeah,
No, we got this,
But yeah,
guys. As long as we work
I spoke
together, if you think about it, as long
yeah,
as we work together, I think we can beat the market. That as long as you have all the ideas that you guys can do, you feel this is what it feels like, do it, That's how I see it now.
yeah,
Don't get the doubts or the fear get into you, because you've been doing this for so long, and I see that that's how I see it now. You've been doing it for so long that you guys just have to just do it. If you don't do it, then how is it gonna affect your trading? And for me, like
yeah,
the
exactly.
doubts and the fear that I was having before, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go take the trade. I seen this pattern
Yeah,
form before. Take the trade. Next thing you know, is going in your favor already.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I'm doing it right. If I'm saying it right.
No, no, you're completely right. Yeah, but for me, like in the market, like before even the psychology or emotions, you need to have an edge, like a real edge in the
Mm-hmm.
markets, real strategy, and how to interpret what you see in the markets, and then you can check maybe the emotions and psychology. Because if you are, even if like you have a good psychology, good emotions, proper risk management, but your strategies are shit, are useless. Sorry for the word, but yeah, You need to have a niche. If you don't have it, you're not gonna make it.
It's like
If you
building
don't
up
understand how
your
the market moves.
it's like building your social media, right? You have to have your niche in order to get some followers with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do it. Yeah. Can
But in
for
order
me
to have
like
an edge, you gotta spend time in the markets, right? You gotta have
Hmm.
time. You gotta be
screen time.
yeah,
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
screen time.
You know, sometimes I'm sure, like, even you guys, maybe we're not seeing the same thing, but sometimes, like, you have this kind of feeling, like when the market's about to do something, and like you see,
Yeah,
you're not seeing it, but you're feeling it.
yeah,
Yeah, because
100%.
you spend like too much time in front of the screens that you know what's about to happen.
It's
So
that intuition.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
intuition
Yeah,
is good also. If you have a
yeah.
intuition and then awareness, then just take it.
Awareness.
Whatever you
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
on that trade, just take it
Yeah,
because like that will impact your trading.
yeah. But intuition, like the good intuition, comes with experience.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. My intuition is also I've been just trying to do my intuition and then okay, if it doesn't work out, I know how much I'm willing to risk. I'm risking $50 for this trade.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why just go micro. Like for me, like for example, like Thursday, right? This is a good example.
Mm-hmm.
You see pivot point got hit, and then we get back into this pivot point right here, which is the so we went to resistant one, and then we went to this pivot. This one is it always happens on 9:30 to 10, and then we retested this pivot again, went back into this imbalances. We already know this is a breaker block right here. So a breaker block, once we dump that much, more likely we're gonna go hit another, pivot point, which is the support one. So it was like a 1-to-1, ratio,
Mm-hmm.
and it all happens on the New York AM session.
Interesting.
Another one right here also. We didn't hit that pivot point, but we retested this pivot right here, and then look at it. We just hit that pivot again.
Yeah. Me, I use the volume profile, to see like what the market is about to do and where it can go. I
Yeah.
think it's more accurate. But yeah, there are some people using also the pivot points.
Yeah, I just pretty much just look at what it would look like on the 4 hour time frame. What are we doing on 4 hour? That's pretty much it for me.
Yeah.
That's my whole strategy.
Yeah. Keep it stupid, keep it simple.
Yeah.
That's how you trade. Don't try to overcomplicate trading.
hmm
Guys, this is 8:40 p.m. my time, so it's dinner time for me. I need to go eat something.
All
We'll
right,
see
brother.
you after that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Urban, we need to
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We should
Yeah.
love to
Bon
have a chat
appetit.
with you.
Okay.
Bon
See you in a
appetit.
bit. I'm coming back anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Bon appétit.
Merci, Monsieur Blanche.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Long and
Bye-bye.
gold for food 0.8.
So can I
Yeah, the gold is going on.
can I know all you guys' strategy? What are you guys' strategy? All the other traders here, like Yete,
Okay. Have fun, guys. I'm coming back. See ya.
or Rison. I want to know
I
your
just trade. I just trade. I trade price action.
price action.
Yeah. Market structure, price action. A little bit of ICT too.
Yeah.
But I have a couple different strategies that I've created, like my range expansion. It's kind of like a standard deviation from ICT, but I've perfected it where I can, I know exactly what time to enter based on another confluence that I use, like an indicator called the Traders Dynamic Index, and and I use it on gold a lot, and it works. It works. I've been testing it for 2 years.
2 years? Wow.
Yeah. Yep. But everything is just an accumulation of what I've been learning along the years. And I like this little piece. Oh, I can see this part. All right, I'm gonna add that to my strategy. Oh, I like what this is. This is, I can understand this. I'm gonna add that to my strategy. You know what I mean? It's just just adding things I've learned in the 5 years that I've been trading. You know, just little pieces together. And then you just make up your own little strategy with multiple different ideas.
Yeah.
You know, because we all see the markets different. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to see the markets and trade. If you can see the market in a way and trade it, then that's your strategy, because you might have changed something that somebody else had, but that's the way you see it. You know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I kind of trade similar to Bowser, price action, just like candlesticks and previous days, high, low levels. Like, if a market has been marked up, kind of with the the auction process. If they bid up a market, I'm looking for the backside of the drop. In terms of the price action, I'm only interested in a market that has run up for me to take the backside of the short trade. An example would be, I'll show you my chart right here.
Yeah, like right now we're making a bull flag, so I know we're gonna sweep some of these low resistance liquidity.
Yeah. So, like, for example, right here, I'll show you an example on gold, actually. This is on the hourly chart. I don't know if you can see my chart. Tell me if you can see my chart.
Which one is it? Which one? Who was talking? Doc. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at.
Yeah, so I look for these pins, and when they run up a market, they usually come back down. So I have all of my criteria that need to be met for the market to come back down to the original point of the anchor for where they started driving the market higher.
Yeah.
So my entries would always be on the backside and move, like around there, around there, around there. But then again, it's based off of timings. So in this scenario right here, all these 3 days, when I turn on my indicators, which is just previous days highs and lows, and the session boxes that I have trades that are coming out of, once the trade sets up where I have it within all of the criteria and then checklists that I have checked off, then that's where my trade exists. So majority of the time, when you get an anchor with the market pushing higher, right, creating liquidity or whatever you call it, order flow, you usually have 3 sessions that go higher for a reversal back down, and I'm usually on the backside of the waterfall part of the trade with what they call a parabolic. So I only trade those parabolics to come down straight down to the original point of entry. Pretty much all I do. Simple, straightforward. You could add this, it's fractal on the smaller time frame. But for example, today, if you look at gold, you had a move up on Friday where they took the market higher, and then off Asia they did a drop. Now, where are you looking for them to set it up again? Going into New York today, you could see that the market started pushing higher again, and based off of my my indicators that I have here, it was Asia dropped the market low in Asia the gold market dropped lower, and then London and New York set it up for a low hanging fruit trade for a drop. So where did they take it off of? They took it off of the previous anchor for where they did the pump and dump. So whenever I'm looking for trades, I'm only looking to position myself on the backside of the drop part of the trade, which is here. And there are certain things that I look for, like for example, like break-in structures, lower lows and stuff like that. And then my EMA crossings, which is a 20 EMA. I like the trade to kind of go on the candles to go underneath that 20, and then that's my universal criteria for the big move back down. So that's all I look for.
I like that. That's not bad. That's definitely it makes sense on like the higher time frame.
Yep, and they always set up markets like that, lower time frame, higher time frame. But so like for example, here on the higher time frame, you're getting a market driving higher. There's always going to be a lower high. So if I'm looking to get into this trade, now I have my indicators back on. I'm looking for either the first, second, third hour within this box that I found to be the area where they have the majority of trades coming off of. So now if I dropped it to like a 1 minute time frame, I could see the same exact pattern playing out in this 1 minute where they drive it up right before the hour starts. So this right here is your stop hunt. You got your high here locked in because they're rejecting off this high. So the major pattern is based off of this little pump, lower low, push back up into this high. This is where the buyers were trapped into the market. They're trying to push back up into that, and then you got a parabolic move because they've created all of this order flow here for them to come back down and take aggressively. So they trapped traders going higher, they took them out going lower.
That makes sense, especially on the lower time frame. That's why your 1 minute. If you're just a scalper, just go 1 minute and then just 15-second chart. That's how I see
Yep.
it.
If you have the idea of like how market sets up, you'll probably catch one side of the trade. And the same holds true for bullish markets. If you're looking to go bullish, I was actually demonstrating this to someone before. You see how like right here you had a market that drove higher, so the auction process took traders higher and higher before the parabolic move back down, right? So I do use what Bowser said with the range expansions and standard deviations too with this. So this right here is a perfect range expansion standard deviation going down here. So your TP would be all the way down here somewhere, right? Based off of your 200%. So you see there that 200%, and then the 2.618 was the reversal area. So I know how when a trade has gotten exhausted, and then for the reversal trade right here, you see how like I have this low denoted. So in this scenario, they did a pump and dump, right? So they pushed higher, but they couldn't push higher. They pinned the highs and they came straight down, right? Well, in this scenario, they didn't do that. They broke this high. So when they break a high and then they don't go any lower, what I'm thinking is they're probably going to go higher, right? So in this case, with market structure, you're always thinking, okay, where is the trade going, right? Where are the most profitable traders? The most profitable traders were up here because when they shorted, right, they're still in profits,